Hey, coaches, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, this is my first time using this software, so I'm super excited to join in with you and share today's topic. Listen, I am your vision coach, Latoya Early, here supporting Christian female startup coaches as I help you start, grow, and monetize your coaching business from start to six figures in your niche. So, welcome, come on in. I absolutely love this new platform that I am trying out on today. And I'm super excited to welcome you ladies on to today's Maximize Your Monday. If this is your first time joining me, listen, I want you to come on in. Let me know what type of coach you are in the comments. Let me know whether or not you are a startup. I'm sorry, if you are aspiring or if you are growing. Let me know in the comments. And you know the deal. Look at the ladies already coming in. Let me know if you're an aspiring coach, if you're a growing coach, and let me know what type of coach you are. I absolutely love learning what type of coaches we have in the community and learning what type of coaches I am connecting with here through the social media platforms. So come on in. Let me know what type of coach you are. Let me know whether or not you are aspiring or you are growing. Today, I want to share with you 5 common mistakes most startup coaches make in their business that is stopping them from physically meeting their six-figure money goal in their business. So hey, come on in. I love it. It is the afternoon, isn't it? It is no longer the morning. So come on in. Listen, I am super excited to have you ladies join me on this fantabulous afternoon. I am excited to share with you the 5 most common mistakes that coaches make in their coaching businesses that stops them from meeting their six-figure goal. So again, ladies, come on in. Let me know that you are here. Let me know what type of coach you are. If you are catching this on replay, make sure you hashtag replay. If you are catching this live, go ahead and let me know that you are catching this live. I am going to bring up my handy dandy, my second component, of course, so that I can keep everything and see exactly what I'm doing. So again, welcome. I am super excited to rock out with you. We have our wealth coach on here. We have our mindset coach. I love it. Is it still morning? Okay, so we're in between morning and afternoon for my CST and my EST, right? Cool. So listen, I am going to kind of get myself comfortable because again, this is my first time using this platform and I really think I love it. I think that I absolutely love it, but I want to make sure that I'm looking and knowing exactly what I'm doing. So this is pretty cool. So okay, ladies, welcome. Let's go ahead and jump into today's training. If you are catching this live, if you're catching this on replay, do me a favor and share this broadcast. I want to share with you today 5 common mistakes coaches make in their business when they're first getting started. So I want to share with you, if you're having a hard time hitting six figures in your coaching business, I want to share with you some reasons why you could be missing the mark. I had someone send me a message and I posted this somewhere and a coach was saying, I'm having a hard time. Why am I having a hard time hitting these six figures? And so it really made me want to come on in so that I can share with you and share some strategies with you on why you're having a hard time hitting those six figures in your coaching business and share with you some strategies on what you can do so that you can hit your first six figures in your coaching business. So again, if this is your first time catching me, make sure you in the comments let me know that this is your first time. Let me know in the comments, hey, I'm first time, first viewer, so that I can know that you're new, so that I can connect with you. I love connecting with new Christian female startup coaches. Again, I am your vision coach, Latoya Early, here supporting Christian female startup coaches. I help female startup coaches do 3 major things in their businesses. Number 1, discover and master your authentic message. Number 2, massively increase your online visibility with your words. And then lastly, help you create and monetize high ticket coaching, signature coaching programs, but really teaching you how to price yourself as an expert. So I'm excited to share the 5 common mistakes startup coaches make in their businesses so that you can identify whether or not this is one of the mistakes that you may be making in your business so that we can be sure to make the corrections so that you can move forward. Cool, 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 cool. So let's go ahead and jump into today's training. I'm excited about it. Again, I have different things going on this morning, so I'm trying to pull myself together. Okay, so for number one, so again, if you're coming in, let me know what type of coach you are. Let me know if you're an aspiring or growing coach. Let me know what type of coach you are. If you're a life coach, if you're a success coach, if you're a mindset coach, if you are, I have my forgiveness coach on here, the wealth coach, what type of coach you are. Make sure you are letting me know what type of coach you are inside of the comments. Cool. So let's go ahead. I have my amazing group who the Start to Six Figures, my Start to Six Figure coaching community, where it is my free online community for coaches. I'm going to go ahead and drop that here as well so that you ladies can have access to this community. If you are not a part of my online community, then I encourage you to research us on Facebook and join this community. Cool. So I would love for you to research so that you can find out where we are, so that you can most definitely access the Start to Six Figure online Facebook community, so that you can access my daily trainings. You can access the daily strategies and exercises that we provide here in this community. Cool. So again, today we're going to go over the 5 common mistakes that coaches have in their coaching business, or coaches make in their coaching business, that is stopping them from reaching their 6-figure goal. So let's go ahead and jump into number one. The number one reason, and this is probably the most important reason of why a lot of the coaches have a hard time showing up on their social media and really engaging and connecting with their ideal client. The number one reason why you have had a hard time hitting that 6-figure mark in your coaching business is due to you not being niche specific in your coaching business. Right? So we're talking about 5 common mistakes startup coaches make in their coaching business. And one of those mistakes that the coaches are making in their businesses is not becoming niche specific. So if you're in the space where you are still trying to coach everyone in your coaching business, if you are in that space where you have not identified what problem you solve for your ideal client, if you're still in the space where you're looking to offer whatever it is that you have, so if you're one of the coaches who, you're still trying to figure out whether or not, or what you do in your coaching business, or if you're offering multiple messages, that's another issue that you may have. If you have not solidified your messaging, if you're still struggling with the area that you're called to serve and support in, then you're going to find it extremely difficult for you to finally hit that 6-figure mark in your business. One of the things that I help coaches really identify or figure out is, what does that look like? What does becoming niche specific in your coaching business look like, and why is that important? So one of the things that I want you to think about is, when you are sitting and you're coming up with your strategies and you're coming up with your programming and you're trying to figure out, why am I having a hard time hitting that 6-figure mark? Are you being specific on the problem that you solve for your client? And are you being specific with the type of client that you're talking to? Because most times what we'll do is because we're coaches and we absolutely love what we do, we'll get into this space and we want to serve everyone. One of the biggest mistakes that I made in my coaching business in the beginning is wanting to serve everyone, even as it pertained to entrepreneurs, because I've always been a coach for entrepreneurs, but I was looking to service any type of entrepreneur versus being specific on the type of entrepreneur I was supposed to serve, right? So number one, we're talking about 5 common mistakes startup coaches make in their coaching business that stops you from generating the 6 figures in your coaching business. The first one is your niche. Have you specified the problem you solve in your coaching business? Number 2, the second reason why you're having a hard time is your messaging. I teach a 4-step messaging formula that helps coaches truly identify the problem that they're called to solve in their coaching business so that they're being specific, right? So that they're being specific, so that not only are they being specific, but that they are able to share their message in a very clear, specific way, so that when the client shows up, they know who they are, who they serve. They're not trying to fumble through what they're doing or how they can help them, or if this coach is for me. These are some very important strategies that you want to sit down, or very important tips that you want to sit down and become clear on. Why? Because what's happening is that your messaging is so inconsistent and it's not clear. You're not speaking to someone specifically. You're not offering a specific solution. So what you're doing is you're missing the mark. So there are people who are waiting on you, but because the messaging isn't clear for them, then it's hard for them to connect with you and let you know that they want to work with you, right? So again, we're talking about the 5 common mistakes startup coaches make in their coaching business. 1 being your niche, 2 being your messaging. Is your message clear? Are you speaking directly to the client? Are you speaking directly to your audience, where your ideal client know that you're speaking to them? Right? That they know that you're speaking to them. So listen, do me a favor in the comments. I want to know, for those of you who are joining me, for those of you, if you're joining me for the first time, if you're joining me and you are have questions about your niche, about your messaging, do me a favor, drop them in the comments so that we can see, so that I can help address these areas in your coaching business. Okay. So again, we're talking about the 5 most common mistakes startup coaches make in their coaching business. Number 1 being their niche. Number 2 being your messaging. Number 3, your visibility. Now, this is a big one. Over in the Start to 6 Figures community, coaching coaches in their niche, we just completed a 5-day going live challenge where the coaches were able to show up, increase their visibility, and truly add value to their social media platforms. And let me tell you, it has been absolutely amazing. One of the coaches has shared her progress inside of the community. Her views on one of her videos are probably up to about 1,000 right now, and she just started. How did we increase her visibility massively? We worked on her niche. We've worked on her messaging. Now she has something to bring to her client. Now she has value to offer to her audience, and her views are constantly going. If you are a coach and you're struggling with going live, you're struggling with posting, you're struggling with blogging, you're struggling with podcasts, creating ways to increase your visibility, these are some of the things that could be stopping you from hitting that 6-figure mark. Okay. Understand that increasing your visibility is something that is super important as it pertains to you growing your business. So whether or not you're going live once a week over in the Start to 6-Figure coaching community, I'm going live in the community every week, showing up, providing training, providing value, providing content. This is my first time using the software that I'm using on today, where I'm showing up on my personal page, but I wanted to invite you ladies who are on my personal page, who's catching us by YouTube, that I want to invite you over to the Start to 6-Figure coaching community so that you can access this type of training, the type of strategies that I share on a more consistent basis. However, today specifically, I wanted to share with you 5 common mistakes that startup coaches make, because again, some of you are trying to reach that 6-figure mark. Some of you are trying to figure out, why aren't I able to reach this 6-figure mark? And I want to make sure that I am providing you strategy so that you can reach 6 figures in your coaching business this year, 2021. So again, number one, we talked about your niche. Are you specific, or are you still in a space where you're trying to speak to everyone? You're trying to talk to everyone. You want to coach everybody. Understand that you could be as brilliant as you want to be in coaching, but your strategies, your brand, your message is not for everyone. So you need to become niche specific. Number 2, your messaging. You want to make sure that your messaging is clear, making sure that you're speaking directly to your ideal client in your messaging, making sure that your messaging is consistent, because that's another issue with, and this is why niche coaching is so profound, and why you're able to increase your profit in niche coaching, is because your messaging is establishing you as an expert in a particular area, right? Number 3, visibility, knowing how to show up on different platforms, knowing how to show up live, knowing how to connect with podcasts. I just finished a podcast. I was on the Inspire God's People podcast. I'll be sure to drop that information on my page to share the episode that we just did. But again, showing up on podcasts, showing up on your social media page, knowing how to massively increase your visibility is a very important component of you hitting those 6 figures in your coaching business. Cool. Number 4, monetizing. This is probably one of the most important parts to your coaching, right? You start your coaching business. Some of you may say, listen, I have my messaging. I want you to focus on your niche, but you may feel like you have your messaging, but how about your pricing? Does your pricing fit a coaching program that is established as an area of expertise? Right? Some of you are pricing too low. Some of you, when I first started my coaching business, I focused a lot on volume over value, right? Where I was trying to get a lot of people to work with at a lower price point, instead of me looking at value over volume. So instead of me trying to bring in several coaches under a certain price point, I should have been focusing on the value of the program, the value that the program offers, and how much the program costs. Right? So some of you are looking at your pricing and you're saying, I want to hit 6 figures in my coaching business, but you don't have an offer that's more than $97. Right? Or your $497 offer. How many people do you need to enroll at this $497 price point? Right? So we're talking about, why haven't you been able to hit those 6 figures? Why are you having such a hard time with delivering quality content? Why are you having such a hard time with connecting with your ideal client? And pricing plays a huge part on the type of client, first of all, the type of client you attract, and then it establishes a certain level of expertise in your business. So when people are looking for you, they're going to look at your pricing, and that pricing is going to be an indicator of whether or not you're confident in the information that you're delivering, or if you're just looking to create volume and get a bunch of people to sign up. Right? So we want to make sure that, number 1, we are focusing on our niche, and our niche is specific and it's clear. Think about the doctor. Think about the person who, when you go to a podiatrist, right? When you go to an ophthalmologist, when you go to a cardiologist, these are all experts in a particular area, right? Think about how they're needed. I can't go to a cardiologist and complain about my throat. I have to go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. So when we talk about niche and we talk about the problem that you're called to solve, you want to look at your expertise as something that people is a much sought after solution to a particular problem. So with you doing that, you want to make sure that you're establishing yourself as the expert, right? And how are you establishing yourself as the expert? With the content that you're bringing, making sure that your content is valuable, making sure that the information that you're sharing is valuable. And then you want to make sure that your price point speak to that level of expertise, right? When you go to a specialized doctor in a particular area, there's going to be a different price point than it may be at your general practitioner or at your family practitioner. And so this is how I want you to now look at what you do as a coach. And I want you to identify, as a coach, how do I want my clients to see me? What level of expertise do I want to present myself as? Right? So we talked about niche, we've talked about messaging, visibility, pricing, monetizing your offers and pricing them. How are you pricing your programs? Are you pricing your programs for you to reach six figures in your coaching business? Are you pricing your programs value over volume or volume over value, right? And then number 5, of course, my final strategy to the 5 most common mistakes, or my fifth tip to the 5 most common mistakes that most coaches make in their coaching business is not hiring a coach. Now, I made this number 5 because this is a very important component that I wanted to kind of touch on. Hiring a coach in your coaching business does so many different things to your coaching business. Not only does it help give you clarity in certain areas, not only does it help you see different areas of opportunity and help you grow, but understand that you are a coach who's looking for someone to hire you, right? And so you have to know that your investment into a coach is not only designed for you to learn what you need to learn to grow your business, or to clear your mindset, or to have a healthier mindset, or to go through different areas of forgiveness, or to challenge certain areas in your life or in your business that you are ready to grow and heal in. But as a coach, every coach needs a coach. And so the reason why coaches need coaches is because, for number 1, we have to invest in the process of hiring a coach. But number 2, hiring a coach. Listen, in the beginning of my coaching business, I didn't hire a coach, right? So I was Googling everything, trying to figure everything out on my own, trying to figure out how to not just reach six figures in my business, but how can I enroll my first client, right? And so it wasn't until I began to invest into my coaching business, hiring coaches, working with coaches, it's when the breakthrough came. Not only because I finally invested, especially investing at the price point that I want someone to invest in my program. So not only investing did that change the game, but I was able to work with someone who was able to support me in the areas that I was struggling. So we hear all the time as coaches that you need sales pages. You need to know copy. You need to know how to do copywriting. You need an offer. You need pricing. You need a message. You need all of these major components of your coaching business, and you're Googling or you're downloading free tools trying to find the answer, and you're only getting yourself so far. So if you're ready to finally break free of that space of being stuck in either not being able to enroll clients or enrolling clients at a lower price point and not reaching your new goals, then I am encouraging you to connect with a coach, right? You can have 100 sales funnels. You can have 100 lead magnets. You can have all of these major components that you need in your coaching business. But if you're having a hard time connecting and reaching your six-figure goal, then I'm going to encourage you to connect with a coach. Right now, we have an amazing opportunity available working with Chase Great. I'm so excited. We've just recently, we've grown our team. We officially have a copywriting coach on our team that works with our coaches and helping them with their sales pages. If you don't know how to create a sales page, I didn't know how to create a sales page. I didn't know what type of content was required on a sales page, and I struggled. I didn't know what should be included in my messaging. I didn't know how to become niche specific and focus on solving a specific problem so that I can establish myself as an expert. These were some of the areas that I struggled in my coaching business. And so with what we offer here at Chase Grape through our niche certification program is the opportunity for you to not only identify your niche, identify your messaging, learn how to massively increase your online visibility, learn how to do pricing, but you have coaches who are going to help you create your sales pages, coaches that's going to walk you through the journey to make sure that you're staying committed and consistent in the process so that we can help you reach your six-figure goal. So if this is the type of support that you're looking for in your coaching business, then I encourage you to book a call. Book a call with me. Let's get you enrolled into the niche certification program. I have an amazing bonus available for those of you who sign up with us and you enroll into the niche certification program. I have a fantastic bonus, signing bonus, where you will get access to a VIP ticket to our Start to Six Figure virtual 3-day conference for startup coaches, for Christian female startup coaches. And so this is something that this conference is something that we do each and every year. And I absolutely love this conference because this is the time, this is what we consider our working conference. So this is not just a conference that you enroll in or register for and you just show up. This is a conference that you are going to be physically working with us. Right? You're going to be physically working over 3 days on growing your coaching business from start to six figures. So as a signing bonus into our niche certification program, you will receive a VIP ticket to this conference. You will have access to the replay of this conference, and you get to start growing your coaching business today. Cool. So listen, I want to address any questions, comments, or concerns that you have for me as it pertains to your niche, as it pertains to your messaging. Go ahead and let's open up the dialogue. If you have any questions, I'd love to address them. If not, I am looking forward to seeing you ladies inside of the Start to Six Figure coaching community. I am looking forward to seeing you a part of this community so that you can gain more information, more strategy, unlimited access to all of the great content that I have to offer. And I look forward to working with you ladies. Come on in, schedule your call so that you can get your bonus, your signing bonus to our Start to Six Figure conference, and so that we can start working on your business so that I can help you go from start to six figures. Cool. Have a fantastic Monday. I'm going to get better at this. This created a lot of anxiety for me today. And I don't know why. So I'm going to work on this, but I'm going to be using this platform. But if you're looking for more content and more strategy, then I encourage you to join the Start to Six Figure community. Cool. Have a fantastic Monday and be blessed.